Cats are one of the most utmost beautiful and joyful creatures that one can own. And thanks to their mysterious character and inquisitive thinking, which always keeps them energetic and playing here and there. For those who are not much of a pet lover, or maybe for those who don't even have a pet at home, sometimes misconceptions do form from them, which results in false myths that are going to be widely spread. And to help stop those myths, today we'll be breaking down the top 12 myths about cats that aren't true at all. Hey guys, welcome to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. Today we're talking about fearless feline heroes in 12 myths about cats that aren't true. If you're not already a follower of Furry Feline Facts, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. If you are, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, enough kidding around. It's meow or never. Cats get injured by jumping high. So coming in at the first myth, cats get injured falling from high. Well, not always. That's not completely true at all, actually. Cats are very agile and flexible creatures, and they're smart enough to know the exact velocity and height they should jump from. Contrary to the above myth, cats actually get more injured by falling from low heights, mainly because they don't have enough time to open their leg muscles and to perfectly twist their body according to the right calculated position. In the past, major cat injuries are generally caused by falling from low heights mistakenly, which includes bone fractures and respiratory organ issues. So next time, make sure to close the windows properly. Cats don't require much love and attention. This myth is annoying and false that cats don't need much attention and love of their owners. Wait a minute, it's truly a false myth that is widely spread due to the comparison between dogs and cats. It's true that cats aren't high maintenance, but they do require maintenance just as dogs do. The reason for busting this myth is because nowadays cats are a victim of separation anxiety, which is somehow connected to animal cruelty. Cat owners leave their cats at home for weeks on automatic feeders and water, assuming they've covered all the necessities of the pet. But they haven't, because cats are polite and agile creatures that crave affection and care. Having the mentality that cats don't need much affection can be dangerous. Cats prefer cow's milk. Moving on to our next myth, cats prefer cow's milk. Yep, we all know that pet animals just love dairy products, and talking about cats, they also love milk. But according to doctors, some types of dairy milk can be dangerous for your cats. Believing that cow's milk is better for your cat would be an idiotic approach. It's not recommended to present cow's milk in front of your cats, mainly because it's harmful and can cause lactose intolerance and painful symptoms like stomach upset. And feeding them cow's milk every day would result in many severe health problems. Don't be rude and delete this myth from your head. Cats can't be trained. Do you believe in this myth too? Actually, we don't realize the importance of this creature. You know why? Because we see cats by wearing dog glasses. We sometimes underestimate the agility and uniqueness of this creature so blindly that we don't ask the experts. Your cats are trainable just like dogs. Cats love training and learning like dogs, but many folks still don't try teaching basics to their cats due to their suppressed mindset. So if you have cats, then get up and train them. Cats can eat chocolate. Hey, wait, who told you that cats do love chocolate? Nope, you should never ever try giving your cat any sort of chocolate, or even dogs for that matter, because it contains harmful health consequences. Chocolate contains theobromine, which is basically a chemical compound alkaloid which is severely damaging and toxic for cats and dogs both. And dark chocolate is even worse, simply because it contains more theobromine. So next time, don't let your cutie kitty sip your hot chocolate. It can cause problems for your kitty to digest dairy products and possibly lead to diarrhea. The moral is, keep the sweets for the family and the dairy products for kittens. Cats don't like water. Yeah, it's somehow true that cats don't like getting wet and taking a bath more often, but it doesn't mean that cats hate water completely. Due to the constant grooming of cats, their fur gets oil-free and they're less waterproof than dogs, so their bodies tend to soak through and get cold easily. And this is why this misconception is widely spread amongst the pet owners. But trust me, many cats and kittens love splashing in water and playing all day in a pool, as well as dipping their paws in the tub. In addition, Bengal cats and Turkish van are two of the most common breeds that love taking baths and getting wet. So to generalize that all cats hate water is something that needs to be quickly done away in our heads. Declawing your cat isn't harmful. So most of the pet owners think that declawing surgery isn't quite harmful to their pet. But wait, buddy, you shouldn't be doing it for the sake of just saving your sofas and furniture from getting scratched a little bit. I know it's quite aggravating to see your cats destroying that precious sofa, but be a little kind. Instead of removing them permanently through surgery, you can cut or trim their claws. It's literally unnecessary surgery and causes huge physical and psychological implications for your cats as they grow older. Surprisingly, once you start trimming their sharp nails, you'll develop a habit in your cats, and as they grow, they groom their claws themselves by using their teeth. This exercise is already banned in many countries and even a few cities in the United States. So now, please, banish such misconceptions and be kind towards these creatures. And if you see any clinic doing this illegally, then call the cops. Indoor cats don't get sick easily. Well, I agree with you that outdoor cats are more exposed to contacting with certain viruses and diseases because outdoor cats get in fights with stray cats and different infected mice. But that doesn't mean that indoor cats are protected from all sorts of viruses and infections. Primarily, cats that stay indoors are more likely to get diseases like obesity, diabetes, dental diseases, cancer, and hyperthyroidism. If you keep your cats indoors, that's nice, but you should actively take your pet to a local veterinarian to ensure that everything is fine with your cat's health. Remember, it's highly important to have vaccines and dewormers for cats. Cats steal the breath of a baby. Of all the myths out there, this one I guess is the strangest, right? Well, any families or people who have kids are really worried about this myth. But basically, the basis of this myth originated because cats love to snuggle up and cuddle around your head, neck, and chest. But it doesn't happen that it can steal the breath of your baby. It's all blown out of proportion. Actually, to be on the safe side, it's recommended to keep your baby away from these pets during nap time and wait until he or she grows up to really play with the kittens and cats. Pregnant women should avoid cats. This myth is that pregnant women should avoid cats. It's not completely true at all because hanging out with cats isn't a problem. However, the main obstacle is that litter box and feces, which basically develop a possible infection called toxoplasmosis, which spreads from the contaminated feces and litter. As long as the feces is getting cleaned by someone else and not the expectant mother, there isn't any problem at all for the pregnant lady to cuddle and play with cats. So maintain a social distance with the litter box, and meanwhile enjoy your pregnancy time while petting your cat. Comment down below if you also had this misconception. Cats don't like people. This is one of the most unfair and misunderstood myths of all time. The problem here is that people see cats as dogs. They compare their behavior and expect that cats act like dogs, and that's because they're looking at cats through dog-colored glasses. The truth is that cats can be even more snuggly and affectionate, but in their own way. Cats and dogs can't get along. If there is anything in the world that can bring an internet storm, start riots, and trigger World War III, World Pets War, is the timeless cats versus dogs debate. Both are commonly seen as arch enemies, but as a matter of fact, the opposite is very common. Cats and dogs can coexist and live happily together. It's all about helping them to communicate with each other. The key here is to introduce one to the other in a very, very slow way. At some point, they may become best friends, or not. There are a lot of tips and techniques to introduce cats and dogs. Well, there you have it, 12 myths about cats that aren't true. Who could imagine that our dear kittens are so poorly understood? Well, if you have any misconceptions about your little furry friend before, or know someone who has, let us know in the comments below. And if you love cats, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. See you next time.